Ha ha ha! I'm a genius. I got my laptop. Okay, so I still can't figure out how to do the comments on this thing, but we're gonna see if I can, if my mouse will work. Oh, the struggles of live streaming. I'm doing things for the first time. I do a lot of things on YouTube for the first time. This is one of them. It's giving me problems. Okay, so I'm gonna try to get the comments on my laptop, but for right now, we will just do the comments on Facebook. And I'm going to have someone post a link of this video on my page because I can't get it right now while this is open. I feel like I need like some music, like it's like so quiet. Okay, laptop started up. Like I've been on Google Hangouts before, but I always had this like comment section over in the corner where you guys would be able to actually comment into it. And I'm like, where is it? Like I see it. Can you guys see this? I just posted like a whole bunch of letters. Figure it out, it's okay. Skype works better, thank you. I think I'm realizing that. I'm lost too, trust me guys, I know. Trust me, I know. Trying to comment on YouTube, it's working. Hey, at least it's working. I see the comment box on the right hand side, but I don't see any comments in it. So that's why I'm like confused as to where the comments are going. I think it might be better just to have it commented on Facebook until I actually figure this out. Because like I said, I have no idea what I'm doing right now. So how are you guys? I definitely need some music in here. I'm glad you guys can see me. Thank you, Eleanor, for posting the link to my second try. I know you can't comment. Ah! Okay, let's see. We'll figure this out right now. Because if not, this might be a trial run, and I might have to try it again tomorrow. We'll see. At least you guys can see me. That's good. I hope you guys can hear me. Can you guys hear me? Because it's showing that you guys can hear me. But I want to make sure. This is why I want to do a trial run tonight, so like I figure out what I'm doing. Some people are like, oh god, Lex has no idea what she's doing right now. Oh my god, I do need to accept the comments. Oh my god, you guys are genius. Wow. Because I have accept comments up on my channel, and I did not even realize that I need to take that off for this. So we're going to figure this out very quick. No, we're not. Because I can only see my first live stream. I can't see my second live stream. Like, I can't see this one. I can only see that it, like, compressed the first video. So what you guys are seeing, and you guys are able to see me talk right now, I'm not getting that. Like, I can't see that at all. And for those of you guys who are just joining, like I said, I was just filming. That's why I'm a witch. I'm not normally a witch at 11 o'clock at night. I mean, sometimes, you know, it depends on how the day goes, but I'm just saying. Sent a comment, said that it's pending. If any of you guys just got a screenshot of that face, by the way, that is totally faces only Lex makes. But my problem is that I can't see the video. Not that I can't not approve the comments, is that I can't see that I'm streaming this right now. I can only see the compressed version of it. And I feel like it's so simple, and I'm just like totally missing where it is. No delay. Perfect. Someone Google this. I know how you feel right now. I know exactly how you feel right now. Think about it in my position. Like, I'm up on my webcam right now, and it says I have 63 people watching me, and 63 people are probably sitting there like, Lex, oh my god, I wish you would just figure this out because you're being ridiculous right now. And I can't figure out the comments. I'm glad that there's so many links to the first video. YouTube, under made you looks, okay, got it. Here you find, yes, yes. Okay, I'm glad the volume's working. Can't make the comments normal because I can't see them for some reason. I definitely gotta figure this out. I was gonna announce it on Instagram too, but now I'm kind of like, you know, I don't know what I'm doing, so we're not going to do that tonight. And thank you for thinking that I look super cute to Vanessa. Like I said, I just ended filming. I'm actually probably gonna be up editing till like possibly like 2 in the morning. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I might not edit tonight. It's just I just filmed my P.O. box video with my cauldron, my fan mail cauldron, which is why I'm a witch right now. Actually, no. The reason that I'm a witch right now is because I was on Goldie Starling's Instagram, and she posted this picture of red lips. And I never, ever, ever wear lipstick. And for those of you guys who are on my channel and on, you know, just like everything, you guys know that I never color my lips. My hat's falling off. You guys know that I never color my lips ever. So when I saw this picture of Goldie, I'm like, dang, she looks good. So I was like, hey, Goldie, what's that lip liner called? Because it looks nice. And she's like, Night Moth by MAC. This. I love this. So, I just get lipstick on my teeth? I think so. That's okay. Whatever. But that's actually why I'm dressed up as a witch. And this whole look is inspired by Goldie on her Instagram. So, I definitely wanted to say that right now just because I don't normally do looks like this. And I think that being inspired by her, I should definitely give a little bit of a shout out for everybody who's like watching my face right now. And I'm sure you guys all like know Goldie's YouTube, but she's really, really cool. So, if you guys want to check her out, you can go ahead and do that. And you guys can stalk her Night Moth lip pencil, like I did, because I'm a creep, but that's okay. I don't know why my hair keeps falling off. Too much movement. Thank you. Yes, see, someone just said that lipstick color is beautiful. Yes, I love that. I totally didn't even read those comments yet. I went right into my lipstick because I'm like super obsessed with it too. So basically what it is, it's a Night Moth pencil, but then it also has, hang on, let me get my drawer open. It also has, oh, it's already out. The Kat Von D Rosary lipstick. I could not find anything to look good with this, but you guys can see, hopefully the color is not too off, that it like pretty much matches perfectly. So I'm like, psh, this is great. Now I can actually wear this lipstick. Editing party until 2 a.m. What up? That's totally how it is too. Like when I film videos, especially now that I have like lights, let there be lights. I was so excited to have these lights. You guys have no idea. Like I try to express my excitement sometimes in comments, and you guys are probably like, Lex really is not that excited. No, I totally am. I forgot what I was talking about. Lights. Editing party. So now that I have these lights, I used to film like earlier on in the day, and I always sit in front of my window because I used to use natural sunlight. But now that I have these lights, now I ended up filming at like 1 in the afternoon or like noon, which brings my time usually to around 5 o'clock. And then when I'm done filming around 5, because it normally takes me 3 to 5 hours to film my videos, which is like when some of you guys are like, can you please like slow it down to like the full time? I'm like, guys, trust me, you do not want to be watching me for 3 hours, like shade and, you know, just paint my face gray. It would be like the most boring thing in the world. But it normally takes me 3 to 5 hours to film my videos, and then after that, I normally get dinner, and I will start editing after that. And editing for me normally takes like 3 to 4 hours also. So pretty much when I film my videos, and plus not to mention, you know, I'm always like goofing around when I'm filming my videos, like walking around my house, especially if I'm a monster. I'm like, you know, doing all kinds of crazy things. So I like to get in character and I like to mess around a lot. So that kind of delays my time a little bit, especially if Judge Judy comes on. Judge Judy comes on, I'm done. I feel like I have lipstick on my teeth, but I don't. Maybe I'm just losing it. Anyways, Judge Judy comes on, filming comes to a halt. Nothing comes before Judge Judy. That woman is so wise. She will give you life advice in a 30-minute episode. She's great. I love her to death. I need to refresh this page for comments because you're probably like, Lex, stop talking. Let me actually pin this to the top so it'll come up right away. I don't know why I'm holding this. There. Perfect. Hello from Argentina! Oh my god, what time is it there? Like, I always think it's so weird, the time zones, and maybe that's just me. I mean, obviously there has to be different time zones, but it's just like so strange that it's so late here, and then some of you guys are like, good morning, Lex. I'm like, so weird. Like, I'm about to go to sleep. But I just think that's so awesome that I have so many people from like around the world. Bolivia too. Yes, Susie, I'm glad that you're here. You are, like I said before, like I am a total creep, and like I completely know like some of you guys by name, like some of you guys that comment a lot. So I'm really happy to see that you're here. Hi. Now you can actually see me in a real live stream video as opposed to just comments on Facebook and YouTube and everything else. Lex, nothing you do is boring. Okay, you probably say that because I'm dressed up as a witch right now at 11 o'clock at night talking to you guys. Like I should be like sleeping or like doing normal things like watching TV, things like that, people interrupting, texting me. I should be doing normal things, but instead I'm a witch. You know, that's fine. That's my life. This is what I love to do. Raised home from my grandparents. Woohoo! I'm glad you are here too, Alice. Thank you. Thank you for watching. When did you first start doing body painting? From Victoria. I started, and I'm sure you guys have heard this story so many times, but I started doing makeup when I was 14 years old, and I would just apply eyeshadow over like my entire face, and it would be really uneven, and it wouldn't look that great, but it was just something that I wanted to do to take the stress out of my day. So I started actually getting body paint when I was 15, maybe 16, possibly 16. The first company I heard about was MAC, and I had no idea that body paint even existed. I mean, like, okay, not, you know, like, I didn't know that body paint was around, but I didn't know that there was water-based paint. I didn't know there was alcohol-based paint. I didn't know any of that. Like, I just thought that, dropping things. I just thought that body paint and face paint was just like what you see at carnivals and what you see at kids' birthday parties. It's actually pretty much some of it is the same paint. But I only thought that it came in grease paint, and my skin is super, super oily, and I'm very acne prone. So I always shied away from using grease paint because I didn't want to break out, and I didn't want to put that on my skin because I also don't like the way that it feels. Like, it really freaks me out. I don't like it at all. But then once my mom discovered that MAC makes water-based paints, we went and got, I think, like 6 of them. The first time we got like so many, but like after using eyeshadows and then I just like dip my hand in the paint, I'm like, there's no way this is even happening right now. So anyways, back to what I was saying. I started, I think, when I was about 15, and I've been practicing since. I pretty much practice like every day, actually. I'm always doing something. Like, I'm always painting, I'm always drawing. I mean, it's something. If I'm not filming, I'm usually doing something artistic, or I'm doing something with the business that I just started, or I am doing things for charity, or looking into events, booking flights to go to shows, which I will be at for sure. I will be at VidCon, which is in California. Might be Florida. I think it's California. I don't know where I'm going, but I know that I'm going to be at VidCon because I want to go there this year. I've never been there before. Very, very excited to be going. I will also be at ABS, America's Beauty Show in Chicago, and that is not this weekend, but the following weekend. I have my calendar. Not this weekend, but the following weekend I will be there. I'm pretty sure I'm just going to be floating around. I'm not sure if I'm going to be with a booth or not. I think I'm probably just going to be floating around. I will also be at IMATS New York, which is going to be in April, and I cannot even express to you guys how excited I am to go. Like, I have been to IMATS. I need to stop moving. I have been to IMATS LA so many times, but I've never been to the one in New York. What's going to make it different in New York? I have no idea. Just the fact that I'm in New York, I'm very excited to go back. I was just at IBS New York, and I met so many of you guys, and I was just like, yes! And for those of you guys who've ever met me in person, you guys know that I totally love meeting you guys. Like, I love taking pictures, I love talking, I like talking about products, I like talking about your work. I just love everything about you guys, so I'm so stoked to be going to IMATS New York. And I also understand that tickets are sold out right now and have been for like a very long time. So I will be having like a meet and greet, or I don't really like to call it like meet and greets, because I mean, I don't know, I guess that's just kind of like, you know, like rock stars have meet and greets, you know, like, okay, so I'm going to be having a come say hi to Lex after the show if you guys want to come and meet up. I mean, if depending on how many people there are, maybe we can go get like ice cream or something like that, you know, something after the show, kind of hang out and chill. These awkward pauses between refreshing the page. Don't mind me, I'm just being a weirdo. Yes, you can ask questions on here, Jamie, because I still don't know how to figure out the comments, so this is pretty much working out cool. Sarah, that makeup looks awesome. It reminds me so much of like the Black Swan. I think that's what it's called. I'm not too movie friendly. Would you think I would be a little bit more movie friendly? But I really don't watch that many movies, actually. I watch a lot of nothing. I really don't. Like when I have time, I have like movie marathons, but like general day to day, I don't go to the theaters or anything like that. So I'm a little bit outdated on movies, but that looks very, very cool, very bold. It's kind of almost like Japanese warrior kind of, and that's cool. 4 a.m. in the UK. Oh, Brian, I'm sorry, I cannot marry you. I would love to. I don't know who you are, so I can't marry people I don't know, but I'm also taken, so I cannot. I'm sorry. We could be internet married if you want. You could just be like, oh yeah, you know, but then I might have multiple and it'd be kind of strange. Awesome people don't have time to sleep. I really don't. I mean, like, I sleep pretty late, actually, during the day because I'm always up super late. Like, I'm up now. And like I said, I'll be up probably till, like, 2 a.m. Who is your, what? No, not who. What is your biggest inspiration? You know, it's really hard to say. And I get this question, like, a lot. And it's really hard to say, and it's kind of strange that like whenever I get this question, I always like really struggle with who is an inspiration to me. And I think it's because I don't necessarily look up to one person alone. I'll look up to like a company or a group of people or just artists in general. Like I like their work. It doesn't necessarily need to be a makeup artist. I mean, I get inspired from songs, I get inspired from day-to-day life, from my emotions. So I get inspired from so many things that it's really difficult to pick a specific person. I know I really love Rick Baker's work. Like, I am a total fan of Rick Baker, and I think if I ever saw him in person, I would be like starstruck a little bit. And I'm really outgoing and I'm really bubbly and I like to talk to people, but I think if I got in front of Rick Baker, I would just be like, Mom, it's Rick Baker. So I think that's who I'm going to say is one of my inspirations. And you guys hear about my other inspiration all the time, completely unrelated to makeup, and that's Bret Michaels. And he is just so amazing. Like, he inspired me so much to get through everything that I have gone through, as far as being diabetic, as far as, you know, just going through with day-to-day life, with my makeup, with going to school and everything. And he really helped get me through that, even though it was kind of indirect for many years just through watching Rock of Love, which is really random. Like, people are going to be like, I'm so inspired by Rock of Love. But seriously, though, because it's like, you know, he's a diabetic. He's going to have highs. He's going to have lows. He's going to have regulars. And he's still on TV in front of all the hot lights. I mean, I've been on set before, so I know what it's like being on set. All the hot lights, all the cameras, all the people, all the stress, and like running around and doing retakes of things and this and that. So just seeing him be able to go through his day-to-day life and be strong, it's like, it's amazing. And I got the opportunity to be on one of his music videos last year. I believe it was last year. And Bret was going through the music video, and he ended up, like, he was low almost the entire day. And he was dropping down to the 50s. And for people who are diabetic, you guys know that that's really low. But he just drank his orange juice, and he just kept going. He just kept going. He could not let anything stop him. And I just think that is so inspiring. But yeah, as far as makeup goes, I think probably Rick Baker. I was about to go to sleep when I saw you were doing this. Sorry, Vivian. I apologize. I am up very late all the time. But if this is successful, which so far it is, other than the fact that I can't figure out the comments, I'll definitely be doing this again in the future. Oh, are you guys able to see this on the phone? Or are you guys watching this from a computer? Like, I just want to know. Is one of you guys in Australia? I love Australia. Oh, I just realized. I just did my P.O. Box video and I have all my stuff from Australia in my room. I have it in my actual room. So I'm like, oh. Okay, that's okay. Because I just got sent stuff from Australia. I am a huge fan of Australia. I've never been there before in my life, but I'm going to sound like a total tourist. I want to see the kangaroos. I want to see the koalas. Like, I want to see all the animals. I don't know if I really want to see the giant spiders you guys talk about, because that kind of freaks me out a little bit, which is funny because I have spiders all in here. But anyways, I'm not a big fan of spiders. But I always want to see Australia. It just looks so beautiful. Like, it just looks so beautiful. Everything about it just looks so gorgeous. I want to go there so bad. So, hello, everyone from Australia, and thank you for watching. If you weren't doing makeup stuff, what would you want to do? I actually would love to make cakes. Like, I would love to work with fondant and sculpt out the cakes and make really cool things. I love it. I love it so much. When I do get the chance to actually watch TV, I will watch Food Network and like Cupcake Wars. And Cupcake Wars, like, I love Cupcake Wars. I think it's an awesome show, but I really, really like the sculpting things. So like when I saw on Sci-Fi that they were coming out with the show Carvers, and I hope the show continues because every Halloween I'm like, I cannot wait for the pumpkin shows to come back on because I'm just gonna stalk them all night long. Like, I will watch them over and over and over again. I just think it's amazing. I love food. I love art. So if I was not doing makeup, I probably would have been in school for cake decorating and whatever you have to do to go about doing that. I'm not 100% sure if it's full culinary school or if it's a specific course that you can go for like a trade school. I'm not 100% sure. I'm sure, you know, so probably one of you guys are a cake decorator, and I'm sure you guys are like, Lex, oh my God. But that's what I would be doing. Anyways, I would love to teach a class in Australia. I will not be this year that I know of. I will not be this year, but hopefully in the future I will be able to make it over there. And if I do make it over there, I will do my best to teach a class somewhere there because I would love to meet you guys. Skincare line. I get this question a lot about my skin. And the reason that I don't ever really answer this question on my Facebook page is because it's kind of a little bit of a long answer, but I'm sure you guys have figured out by now, all of my answers are pretty long. But I used to use PCA. Right now I'm using Fresh Cosmetics, not Cosmetics, Fresh, maybe it is called Cosmetics. I don't think so. But I'm using the Fresh skincare line from Sephora. I really like it. I'm using the Rose line, and Rose is anti-aging. So I was a little bit nervous putting that on my skin because it's oily skin. I am acne prone. I can break out. So I was very, very scared to be switching over to skincare lines. There's no reason whatsoever that I switched from PCA other than the fact that I was too lazy to place an order online. And I just figured I will go to Sephora and see what they have. That's what I left with, and I love it. I've been using it for probably 3 weeks, something like that. About 3 weeks. I'm almost done with my first couple bottles of it, and I really like it, but I was going to do a review. Actually, no, I'm still going to do a review on my Creative Boss channel about it because I really wanted to use the products before reviewing it, especially skincare, because I'm really picky about that. And being an esthetician, you know, I wouldn't want to recommend anything to you guys that might do bad things to your skin. I used to use PCA, but no matter what, I use a facial cleanser, not soap, not hand soap, not shampoo. I use face wash, a hydrator, and then also a toner. Well, it would be face wash, toner, and then a hydrator. So no matter what, I'm always using all those things. A lot of people who have oily skin, especially people who have acne, are just like, they just want to dry out their whole face. And I completely understand that. I totally know where you're coming from. But people who do have acne, which is common with oily skin, do not try to over dry it, because if you're over drying your face, your pores are going to produce more oil, because they're going to be like, ah, like, why in the world is my face so dry? And it's actually going to produce more oil and make the problem worse. So that is the best advice that I can give people who are acne prone, who have oily skin, is that even though you have oily skin, you need to hydrate your skin, because then actually your oil production won't be as bad, because your skin will feel nice, refreshed, moisturized. It won't be so much craziness. So that's my biggest advice. I like PCA, and I currently like Fresh. I really don't stray away from those. I will use Purity from Philosophy to take off my makeup, because it takes off my makeup like this. But other than that, I really never change skincare lines. I've gotten a lot of offers to change skincare lines and try out new lines, but I'm so particular about my skin. And the same thing for dry skin. There are products out there that are specifically made for your skin type. If you are using the wrong products as well, like if you have oily skin and you are using products for dry skin, of course it's going to cause like a bad reaction on your skin. So you want to make sure that you are using the correct stuff for your skin type. And like, I don't really use products from Walgreens or anything like that. I used to use, I think, Clean and Clear for a very long time, and I know that worked out well. But my advice to you guys who want to stay with drugstore products or want to stay with Walgreens products that aren't necessarily like 100%, I don't want to say not professional, but they're not professional from like a medical spa, I would at least visit an esthetician and let them tell you what your skin type is, because you might think you have oily skin and you actually have dry skin, but you're just using the wrong products. It's all depending on pore size. Like I said, this answer is so long, and it's just so hard to tell you guys what to use online without seeing your skin in person. Which, you know, if you guys do a meet and greet, you guys want me to look at your skin, I will totally be right there for you. I'm like, yeah, okay, let me look at your skin. I will. I will. For those of you guys who met me in person, I will. Is this where she's reading the questions from? Yes. Yes, this is where I'm reading the questions from, because I cannot figure out, for the life of me, where in the world the comment section is on this. Because from my point of view, I can only see, like, it's a separate window of a video. I can't see this on my YouTube channel like you guys are seeing. You guys are seeing, because I know I just checked in the other room, you guys are seeing the video on my channel, like a normal video, and then comments underneath. I can't see that. So that's what I'm trying to figure out for next time, but right now we're just doing it on YouTube. Aw, thanks for wearing my t-shirt, Hannah. I'm glad that you like it. I actually have one right here. Because I was just showing it in my video that I just did. This one's mine. It's a little bit big, but I like my t-shirts bigger, for those of you guys who have not seen the t-shirts yet, and they're super soft. But I'm glad that you like it. I like it. I'm really happy to have t-shirts. Like, when I go to IMATS New York, and I'm trying to like really get this out there, but Facebook is not being cooperative, because Facebook lately is making it where pages cannot actually get their posts out there, even people who like the page. It's been a struggle with Facebook lately, but I'm really trying to get everybody to get their t-shirts, and then we can all take like a really big group family photo. Like, that would just mean the world to me. I would probably hang it on my wall, possibly. I've got some room right here, so my hair is so flat right now. That's why I have this hat on. I don't have my hair done at all. Like, it has been so flat all day long, because I actually did not dry my hair with products last night. I like to give my hair a little bit of a break from hair products, and sometimes I'll just dry my hair as it is, like just let it air dry, which my hair is board straight anyways, so there's really no need to blow dry it. What type of camera do you use? I get this question a lot too. I actually use a Canon, and I currently have a T3i, which is what a lot of people on YouTube use. There are newer versions of it. I personally like mine. It is a very expensive camera. I just wanted to let you guys know that, but I love it to death. I love it so much. But I've had Nikons, I've had A couple different brands. I've had Sony's and stuff like that. But generally, if you're going to be filming videos, you don't technically need like a super high def camera to get started. I used to just use my webcam, which is what I'm on now. Thought my mouse just died. I'm like, I saw when I was starting this, I'm like, let you record up to 8 hours. I'm like, no one is going to want to watch me talk for 8 hours. That would be crazy. Like, I don't even know what people would stream for 8 hours. Maybe like a concert. But I'm just like, oh my God. You don't have to shut up, Susie. This is Google Hangouts, though. This is Google Plus Hangout, and it's just being, like, because Google owns YouTube, I'm pretty sure. I know Google is linked with YouTube. I'm pretty sure Google bought YouTube. I'm not 100% on that. But, so when you do the stream through YouTube, it actually, like, pushes you over into the Google Plus Hangouts, which is what I'm in right now. Thank you very much, Victoria, who likes my looks for Halloween. This Halloween is going to be crazy. I'm not going to say much more than that, other than I have a ton planned for this upcoming Halloween, so you guys better be prepared. Obviously, I'm already prepared. It is, what are we in? We're in March, and I'm dressed as a witch at 11 o'clock at night. I'm ready. I got this. I am ready. If only I understood how to work Google Plus. You know what? If only I understood how to work Google Plus, we'd be in a much better place as far as comments go. Someone's interrupting my video again. Sorry, phone's going off. I just got a new phone, so I'm like really excited about it. I was drinking water and you went. Yeah, it's a good thing you didn't get it on your laptop, because that would have been really bad. Some of you guys are so funny. Aw, thanks, Jordan. How do you do your eyebrows? Okay, as far as actually doing my eyebrows, I have my own wax pot at home because I am an esthetician, so I was trained how to do eyebrows. A lot of people comment that my eyebrows are very thin, but that's just how I like them. You know, like every face is going to be different and everybody's going to have a different preference. Like if I was able to have like the really thick, gorgeous, like European brows, I would, but it just doesn't look right on my face. So anyways, I wax my eyebrows and then I fill them in with, I actually have it right in front of me. I use Mayron, and I usually use taupe, but I actually use blonde today because I couldn't find my other one. And then I sometimes will fill them in with the NYX eyebrow marker. I've been using these since the NYX Face Awards. I love these. Like, I stocked up on these things. Same thing with the Mayron brow pencil. It's really hard for me to find any kind of eyebrow color that matches my red hair. I have looked at Anastasia because everyone gives really good reviews of them, and just all of it is way too dark for me. So yeah, I usually don't say yeah, but that's, I don't have anything else to say about that. Hang on, I just gotta please look at my questions, so now I have to go back and find it. Because comments are coming in so fast. Let me find it. Eleanor, yes! Goldie Starling, how funny. I don't know if it was earlier. I'm pretty sure it was earlier when I was talking about my lipstick. That's actually where I found this lipstick color from, was Goldie. Oh, thank you so much to Madison. Madison W. I don't know if there's more than one Madison on here, but thank you so much. I just read your comment right now, and I hope that you are doing better, and that I'm thankful that you will let me inspire you, and I'm just, aw. There's so many moments where it's like, I don't even have words, and sometimes I'll post that and say, like, you know, I can't even explain to you guys like how much I appreciate some of your comments and how much I appreciate your support, and this is totally one of those moments, so you guys are probably like, but just Thank you. I mean, like, it's some moments and some comments, I just wish I could, like, reach through the screen and just give you guys just, like, a giant hug. Maybe not that tight, you know, I still want you guys breathing, but I'm just saying. Will I be at BeautyCon LA? More than likely I won't be at BeautyCon this year. Yeah, more than likely I won't be at BeautyCon this year. Maybe next year, but probably not this year. Watching on my tablet. Okay, cool. Hello, England. Thanks for commenting, Kara. At 4 o'clock in the morning, you're crazy. You should be in bed right now. You should be sleeping. Hello, Sophia. Yes, Cupcake Wars. I love that so many people like cupcakes. Am I planning on going to IMATS in 2015? Yes. I go to IMATS every single year, and I will be going to IMATS LA for sure next year. I'm not sure if I'll be going to IMATS New York. We'll see how this IMATS goes. Hopefully, I will love it just as much as LA, which I think I will. I actually think I might like it better. I like New York. What can I say? Beyond Cake Boss. I actually, when I was just in New York, I stopped by the Cake Boss Bakery. I don't think it's like the real one, but whatever. It's really, really cool, and it's really cute. I totally stopped by there. And I got a shirt that says I'm a boss on the back, so, you know, I'm collecting my boss t-shirts. Hi, Kristen. She's probably reading the comments in her room, so she's probably like, hi, Kristen, but I will see you in May. And hopefully I will see you in September at the walk in Chicago. I'm just saying, Kristen's mama, maybe you guys want to come back again. Possibly. Anyways, I will see you soon, and I totally hope to see you at more walks. I will also be at the ADA, actually just for everybody in general, but I will be at the ADA convention in April. I have so many dates I can't even think. I'll be at the ADA convention in April, and I will be doing face painting there. So if you guys want to come by the convention and get your face painted, stuff like that. Of course, I'm gonna be doing like diabetes-related stuff and walk-related things. And also, I am currently, which I know I'm like saying this all the time, but it's so important to me. I am raising money for diabetes awareness right now. My walk that I attend is in September for Step Out. I'm also going to be meeting Kristen in Iowa, which is one of my subscribers, and she is so awesome. But I'm going to be attending her walk, and that is for JDRF in Iowa in May. So I also have that going on as well. But I will be doing the Step Out walk in September. I have links on my page. It's only a $5 minimum donation. And let me tell you, I have posted this before, but if everybody on my page donated $5, we would raise almost $1 million. I mean, that is like, to even think of that, it's, I don't have any words for it. And I understand that that's not going to happen. I understand that it's definitely not going to happen. But our goal this year is $10,000. Last year we raised $5,000. It's ridiculous to even imagine $5,000, and I really, really think that we can raise the $10,000, especially if people only donate $5. It's just the minimum donation. So if you guys also would like to join my team, I would love to have you on the team. If you guys can attend, the walk is in September in downtown Chicago. I would love to have you guys there. It's free to walk. You do not have to make a donation to walk. Of course, I would love a donation, but I would also love just to have you there just for support and just for fun and just to do the walk with us. If you can't walk, fingers crossed we're going to be getting a tent this year. You have to raise $5,000 in order to get a tent. If we do get a tent, then if you guys can't walk or if you guys just really don't want to walk, you guys can always hang out at the tent while we do the walk. It takes about an hour, I think, to get around the whole thing for the walk. But after this, I will post a link in the comments of my stream thing for the donation link, and also if you guys want to join the team and show your support. Baking and pastry arts, thank you. That's what I would be doing if I was not doing makeup, baking and pastry arts. Question was overrun. I gotta find it. There's 2 questions I gotta find now. Hold on. Give me 1 second. I just went to someone's Facebook. Hold on. while I'm looking for those other comments, favorite costume and character? The Joker. Love it. Love it. I actually drew him on my left. Oh. Ta-da! It's just Sharpie. I still have to finish it because, you know, it's all green and I want to finish it out as a Joker. But definitely the Joker. Good night for those of you guys who are going to sleep. And Jamie, go study. I meant to be studying for exam on Monday, but oh well. No, go study. That's more important than watching me right now. I will be back in the future for sure. Okay. Where are you reading the comments from? Person who invented calling you guys Lex bots, I am reading it from Facebook. Courtney Jones, thank you for loving me. You're amazing. Okay.
In this video, we'll review how to set up and moderate.
Can you guys hear that video that I'm playing right now? You will learn how to set up and moderate comments. I'm trying to find some comments that apparently I accidentally skipped over. What do you suggest keeping lipstick in place for a long time? I don't wear lipstick very often, but when I do, I like to put down, do I have it out? I like to put down Ozone from Urban Decay. Oh, here it is. I like to put down Ozone from Urban Decay, and it's just completely clear. Like 100% clear, and this will help your lipstick stick. Also, if you're doing lip liner, make sure you line your lips and then also fill in your lips and then put your lipstick over that. It'll help a lot, like a lot. Contacts. Okay, I found one of the ones that I accidentally skipped over. I get my contacts usually at shows, and honestly, I actually forgot the name of it for a very long time because I only get them at shows, but I usually get them at Exotic Lenses, and that is something that travels around to shows. So when I was just there last at IBS, their booth was there, so I made sure that I got the name of the place that I usually get them from. I do get them at different conventions and things like that, so I usually pick them up at a lot of different places. It's kind of hard to answer that question. Mainly Exotic Lenses. Toronto IMATs. Trust me. Trust me. Mother, if you're watching this right now, I would love to go to Toronto IMATs. Possibly. We have our passport. We can always go to Canada. I'm just saying. So, we'll see. We'll see. I would love to make my way up to Canada as well. That's another place I'd always love to see. There's one more that someone said I skipped over their question. Let me find it. Would you ever consider coming down to Arizona? How funny. I lived there for 7 years. I have not wanted to go back since. No offense. I am not a big fan of Arizona, but I more than likely will be back there. And when I am back there, I will definitely meet you guys. Maybe we'll have like a meetup at Chandler Mall, or maybe Scottsdale Mall, or maybe Santan, or some mall. You know, we'll see. We'll see. But I know the area and everything. So whenever I do go back to Arizona, I will have a meetup when I'm there. And definitely get in and out, because when I went to California last time, we didn't get in and out, and I left and I wanted to just cry because I was so sad. I am such a food lover. And also Cantina Laredo. Woo! Greatness. Now that's not like legit Mexican food, like it's not really authentic. It's not authentic, but it's still really good food, and I really like queso. I would definitely want some authentic Mexican food when I'm out there though, because you cannot really get that in Chicago unless there's a place that I don't know of. Maybe has any suggestions. I love food, so I'm up for 8-hour streams. So trust me, you're not up for 8-hour streams. Hello, Petey. I'm awesome. Are you? Am I awesome? I think it's up to you to judge. I mean, I think I'm a boss. So I mean, like, if you guys want to consider me awesome, you can consider me awesome, but you're definitely awesome. Just your typical Saturday night, being all witchy and whatnot. You know, it's fine. Thanks, Kelsey. Thanks for understanding. What type of phone is your new phone? I just got the iPhone 5S. I had the iPhone 5, and I wish I could even explain to you guys. I just wanted to throw this phone like off a cliff. It was driving me nuts. So I'm so happy that I have the iPhone 5. I was having nothing but problems with the 5. Like nothing but problems. I'm gonna freak out. Can't wait to give you the gift basket. What? What? You don't have to give me anything. Like, I love meeting you guys. We can take a picture. You guys don't have to bring me anything. I mean, if you want to, you know, that's awesome. Like, I love seeing things that you guys make and this and that, but you don't have to. Don't ever feel obligated to, like, bring me something. And you're not stalking me at all, Sarah. It's totally fine. Unless you guys are all stalking me, then, you know, that's fine, too. Why do you never laugh like this in your videos? Well, because okay, let's put you in my situation. So let's say that you're dressed up as a super creepy rabbit. Actually, all right, you know what's fine. I just lost my own argument because I guess if you're laughing as a creepy rabbit, you're gonna be creepy regardless. I don't know, because I guess I'm not like answering questions in my videos and you know this and that, but it's more of I don't know. I don't have an answer to that actually. Taylor, you still remember the day that I replied to your comments on YouTube? That is awesome. That is awesome. I just want to give you a big high five right now. That's really cool. Shelby, I don't know if you were watching a few minutes ago, but for red eyebrows, I like the Mayron pencil in taupe or blonde. Actually, both works. And then I also like the Mayron eyebrow marker in, actually, I don't even know what color this is, medium. These are the two that I use for red eyebrows. I used to have another one by MAC, but I think it's too dark now that I really am like learning more about makeup. So these are the ones that I mainly use. It's really hard to find like fillers for red eyebrows. It's hard. Sometimes you can get away with blonde, and sometimes you can get away with light brown also, and people don't really notice the difference at all. This post is gonna get like 40 bajillion comments. That's okay. That's okay. I like to talk, so I have no problem with 40 bajillion comments. So torn between sleeping and watching. If you want to go to sleep, go ahead and go to sleep. I know it's late. Like I said, I will be back on again, so it's totally cool if you want to go to bed. I completely understand. Yesterday when I was editing my video, I like fell asleep at my desk. So like I completely understand if you want to go to bed. I'm from Chicago, Wheeling.
It's Nick's eyebrow marker.
Can you hear her? What did I say?
You said Mayron.
Oh. Look at her. She must be, my mom's outside the door. She must be watching me in the other room. She's like, you just said this was the Mayron. This is a NYX eyebrow marker. NYX eyebrow marker, Mayron eyebrow pencil. Right? She's not on the door anymore. She's like, no, Alexys, it's NYX. Okay, okay. How did your first experience with face painting go? Actually, you know what? Now that I really think about it, the first time I ever used face paint, I actually recreated a friend's tattoo on my chest, and I was so proud of it. Like, I'm looking at it, I'm like, man, I'm a great painter, you know? But no, I loved the first time that I used body paint. I mean, it was just like instant love. It's like love at first sight. That's truly how it was when I started doing body painting. I really want to enter the Face Awards. When does it start? I have no idea. I don't know anything about this upcoming Face Awards. Yeah, I don't know any details whatsoever. I am hoping to, if they do like a finalist thing, like they did last year, where everybody goes to one spot, I am hoping to, Nix, if you're watching this, I am hoping to go there and like talk to the final contestants and inspire people and stuff like that. So we'll see. We'll see about it, but I'm not sure exactly when it starts. Type 1 diabetic and proud. Yes, Rosie, I hope you're doing well. Okay, now I gotta scroll back down to where we were. Thank you, Bunny, for all of your hearts and love. My mouse almost just died. I'm only gonna be on for like a few more minutes because I really need to get to editing, or I for real will be up until like 3 or 4 in the morning. Like, I am so dedicated to making my videos and doing my looks and this and that, and then I just get addicted and like sucked in to editing because I'm just like, I gotta finish this video. That's why sometimes I'm like, oh, it'll be up tonight, guys, and then it's like it's not up till the next day, probably because I fell asleep at my desk. What is the best under eye concealer that you recommend? I like, see, I usually have my makeup surrounding me. I like OCC concealer, obsessive compulsive cosmetics. That's what I really love for my concealer. I've been using that for a couple years now. I used to use MAC something. I used to use MAC something, but I just feel like it's too heavy now. OCC concealer, great. It covers any color. It'll cover veins. It'll cover red spots. It'll cover scars. I mean, I have it on. I have a couple acne scars on my cheeks, and usually you guys can't tell. So I really, really love that concealer. Love that concealer so much. Hi, Damien, if you're watching right now. It's possible that one of my friends is watching me right now, which is kind of weird, but that's okay. The Joker on your laptop's amazing. Aw, thanks. I think that took me like an hour, something like that. Maybe not even. Aw. Thank you to Sunny about your daughter. And I'm sorry that, you know, people I always talk about this, that kids are so mean to each other, and I really wish that I could travel to like every single school and just tell everybody like why it's so important not to be mean to one another, because it's like, you don't think that words can really hurt, but they really do. They really do, and they can really affect somebody. So I'm glad that I'm able to reach out to people and inspire you guys and say like, hey, you know, it doesn't matter what people think about you, because you know what, all that matters is what you think of yourself. And if you love yourself and you love who you are, that's all that matters. That's all that matters. Don't ever let anybody tell you who you should be, because you know what, I'm sure so many people, and people have in the past, people have told me I'm not gonna do anything with makeup, I'm never gonna be successful with makeup, I look like a freak, I look like a weirdo, like things that I like are weird, I should be out partying, I should be out doing like, you know, crazy things, I should be out like getting in trouble, getting arrested, and it's like, why like, why would I want to do those things? You know, it's like, oh, we don't like this person, so you shouldn't like them either. And if you like them, we can't talk to you anymore. It's like, I'm gonna talk to whoever I want to talk to. Like, you're not gonna tell me right now who I'm going to talk to just because you don't like that person. But that happens so often in schools, and I am so glad that I'm able to reach out to you guys and just truly, hopefully prove to you guys that it really doesn't matter what people say about you, as long as you're yourself. That's all that matters. You're good. You're solid. Remember to be nice to other people, even if you don't like them. Even if you don't like them, you know, not everybody's going to get along. Not everybody's personalities are going to click, but there's no reason to ever really be rude to somebody. You never know, like, what is going on in somebody else's life, especially if they're like, I mean, there's situations where, you know, of course you need to defend yourself, but most of the time you don't know what's going on in somebody else's life. I mean, maybe someone could just be grouchy, but it's like, maybe they just lost someone in their family. You know, like, you never know what someone else is going through, so I always like to promote to always be kind to others. That's so important to me. Even when I see on, like, Instagram, because I do go on your guys' Instagrams, like, if you guys, especially if you guys comment a lot or if you write certain things, you know, I kind of go through your Instagram and look through your pictures and like, you know, I like to know my subscribers. I like to see what you guys are about as well. And whenever I see somebody being mean to somebody else, I'm like, hey, you know, that's not nice. That's not a nice thing to say. So I always like to, you know, kind of not correct people, but, you know, I will stick up for you guys if there are situations that I see and they're brought to my attention. I'm currently waiting for my Xbox to finish downloading. Alice, yes! You're going to be up all night long. You are not going to sleep at all. You're not going to sleep. You're not going to sleep tomorrow. You're not going to sleep for the next day. You're going to be playing this game. Your life is going to be consumed. You're not going to want to go outside. You're not going to see daylight for like 3 days because you're just going to want to sit there and play this awesome game. If you need any help, let me know because I beat it 3 times. Love it! I wish I could find a Warble blade. Like, I really want a Warble blade so bad. And I can't find any online that I feel like really do the justice. So I'm really highly considering making a Warble blade, like, this week. Obviously not a real blade, like, out of foam, but still, it'll be really, really cool. Aw, thanks, Natalie. Hopefully I'll see you in the future. For those of you guys who weren't able to go to IMATS or weren't able to go to some of the shows, I'm sure I will meet you guys at some point in the future. If you guys ever see me, like, out, like, even if my hair is just in a bun and I have, like, no makeup on and I'm just looking like a blob, totally feel free to come up and say hi to me. I do not mind at all. Like, we were at Panera one time, and my family made a donation to a stand. I'm pretty sure it was Make-A-Wish, but we always make donations when we can to various causes because, like I always say, you know, everyone deserves feeling, I don't want to say normal, but, you know, everyone deserves a support for all of the causes. Anyways, my family made a donation, and, like, the stand was, like, looking at us, and we're like, do we have, like, I was like, you know, is something wrong? You know what I mean? And then later on, I got a message on Facebook, and they're like, oh, Lex, thank you so much for stopping by and saying hi and making a donation. It's like, why did you just say hi to me? It just, sometimes it's so funny, like, running into people. So if you guys ever see me, no matter what I'm doing, like, totally feel free to say hi to me. I'm always up to talk. I promise if you guys are like, no, Lex, I got to get somewhere, I won't, like, talk for 3 hours because I can. I really can. Actually, I think I've been on here for over an hour, so I'm just saying. Okay, I think I'm going to do 2 more comments, and then I'm going to be off because I really do need to start editing. And I will be doing this in the future because this is so fun. Like, this is so fun. I love talking to you guys. How do you mix paradise? How do you mix different paradise colors? I spray them with water, and then you take your brush and you just go along the paint, and then you use a mixing palette. Put a little bit on the mixing palette, go on the other one, get it, put it in the mixing palette, and you just mix them together. And it's going to make the paints look messy, but if you just take a paper towel or some sort of wipe and just wipe off the top, you're back to clean ones again. It's really easy to mix them together. I'm having so much fun answering questions. I'm like, I gotta edit. Okay. Okay, 2 more. One, a shout out to Gina. I'm going to say Gina. If I'm saying your name wrong, I am so sorry. You have no idea how many times, because my name is spelled Alexys, how many times people have called me Alexys, or I have gotten, if my grandma was in here right now, she would think of one. There was one that they, like, really, really slaughtered it, like, really bad. I get Alexi a lot, but I always get people mispronouncing my name, so I'm sorry if I said your name wrong. I really do apologize, I understand. But don't worry, I'm weird, I'm a loner too, so it's fine. It's fine. Okay, one more, and I will take, what did you want to be when you were young? When I was young, I wanted to be many things. I wanted to be a veterinarian. I think a lot of little girls start out wanting to be a veterinarian or a doctor or things of that sort. When I got older, I wanted to be, it's hard to actually think of that kind of stuff now. I know for sure for a very long time, I was set on being a forensic scientist. I was set on it. That's exactly what I wanted to do. What changed directions? Passion. I've always loved science, big fan of science. That's why I really wanted to go that way. And I wanted to be in the police department, and I just don't know why I didn't do that. But I think the main reason was passion. When I started doing my body art, I just fell so much in love with it that everything else that I wanted to do or was thinking about doing, it just kind of disappeared because I found what I love. And I just feel like it's so important to do exactly what you love. And I get a lot of people that are like, I don't know what I want to do with my life. I don't know what I want to do with my life. And I'm just like, it'll come to you. It'll come to you. And a lot of people will go to college and they will switch majors. And, you know, it's not set in stone when you first decide what you want to do. I went to cosmetology school, and I was fortunate enough to be able to also go to aesthetics, because cosmetology, while it was fun, while it was awesome, it could be a great time, it's not something that I necessarily like to always do, because I like doing the crazier kind of stuff. Like, I can't sit and do highlights all day. It would just drive me nuts, absolutely crazy. So I ended up going to school for aesthetics. And aesthetics is another passion of mine. I love skincare. I love it so much. So eventually in life, you just kind of fall into what you love and you go with it. And it might take some time, but, you know, that's okay. We don't really, you know, what's the rush, you know? What else did I want to be? I know I wanted to be in the CSI. I know I wanted to be a vet. For a long time, I also wanted to go to school to be a doctor, to be an endocrinologist, so I could deal with people and diabetics. But although I like to inspire, I don't know if I would necessarily be able to be the person to tell someone that they're diagnosed with something. I don't think I would have the heart to be able to do that. Another thing that I wanted to be was a dermatologist, but that is 13 years of school. It's just like way too long. So I ended up sticking with being an esthetician, and I took the medical courses for the aesthetics. So I can do chemical peels, I can do lasers, I can do certain things up to a certain extent medical-wise until it's handed off to a dermatologist. And I think that's pretty much it. I mean, I guess this is kind of like a talking video where I have no idea how to bring this to a close. But thank you guys so much for tuning in tonight. I know it was very, very random that I decided to do this, but I decided to give it a try, and hopefully next time we could figure out the comments. But if not, I mean, I think Facebook worked out pretty well, and I will definitely be doing another one of these in the future. I don't know exactly when. Maybe I'll have like a contest or something next time. That would be fun. Oh my god, that'd be so much fun. Okay, I'm getting too excited. I need to go edit. I need to finish up doing what I'm doing. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and good night.